Hey there everyone, this is Miso here, and I'm bringing you the last episode of this game. Yay! Actually, for this episode, before we go to fight the last boss, yes, there's another boss to defeat in order to say, oh, we're done with this game. But first, there's a few things that I've missed for this entire playthrough, and there were those mega weapons. That's because mostly because I'm not concerned too much, because some of these mega weapons are like interesting, some of them like eh. Let's just put it that way. One of them is actually I miss is in this play the Incineroar comp, because this particular Blue Mystery Way doesn't open up until you defeat whatever story you had to whatever cutscene you had to go through here. I don't remember exactly. I think it has to do with the disorder bots going haywire, and you have to come here and pretty much settle things down. And this Blue Mr. Wade doesn't open up until afterwards. So it's like, oops, I missed the Blue Mr. Wade. But I do know for a fact that there are a total of 125. It just so happens that I missed this particular one. Maybe because I probably did it before it, or I probably did it off screen before I had to replay this game all over again. Because in case you may not know, I had to play this game again in order to get to the point where I actually had to go to the deed space. But anyway, here's one of the mega weapons, which is the H Glob. I don't remember exactly what's the H stands for. Hmm. Anyways, pretty much the H Glob is just a mega weapon that gives you 4 attack stats, 1 rapid, and 2 charge. So it's just, it's pretty much power over speed, I guess you could say. Now, we're going to go to the next one, which I will meet you guys there. Now, for the next one, it's all the way back to the space sim. This one, this is probably one of the you may not miss it, because there really isn't much to do. However, in here, if you put your visualizer, there should be where are you? There should be. There we go. There's this server. No, I wouldn't say server bot. But anyway, there's this NPC here, and if you talk to it, it's like, hey, you can see me. That's a surprise. Perhaps we were meant to run into each other. I like this. See, I got this very rare item. It's called a CFAG. Now, normally this baby costs you 50,000 settings. But today, only, it's just 2,000 settings. So how about it? Might as well. Pleasure doing business with you. Here you go. Now, we got the Mega Weapon CFAGs, which pretty much is... it's pretty much what it does is, when you have a charge shot, it actually drains HP from your enemy. However, it may also cause an HP bug, and what they mean by HP bug is that it will gradually start draining HP, your HP. It has an attack of 1, a rapid of 2, and a charge of 3. I don't really care too much about it, to be honest. So yeah, there's the other mega weapon that I missed. So moving on to the next one that I missed. Okay, everyone. I'm actually right now on the very first floor of the speaker comp. It's just by the hallway, so you make sure to pulse in and just jump into the wave hole. Now there's this particular NPC here. It says Sensor blah blah, which I think is supposed to try to say a cancer bubble. It's just letters rearranged or something. But anyways, this NPC actually gives you a code for the next mega weapon, which we're gonna do right now. So if you go to email, compose, we're gonna try to email to ourselves. And now we're gonna put the subject as cipher code. Just make sure to put capital letter IPHER. There we go, cipher. And we're gonna put it in the code that NPC gave us. So make sure there are capital letters. Send. There we go. Now we're gonna press OK and send. It's like, you, Super Hashikawa, have broken the code. I bestow you upon with these. And with that, we get the DI. The DI... Oh, wow. Huh. Apparently, there are two versions of this. Because this particular one that gives us the DI... Huh. Let's check it out right now, now that I think about it. DI says, makes HP bug with charge shot. Okay. It causes an HP bug. And the one before it... No, that's not what I'm looking for. DI. H glove. Huh. May cause an HP bug with a charge shot. May cause an HP bug with a charge shot. Huh. So we got two weapons that does the same thing, one does worse. What? What? C-Fang cause an HP bug when with a charge shot. It has an attack of 1, rapid of 2, charge shot of 3. And DI, attack of 1, rapid of 1, charge of 2. Okay, game. Okay. Okay. So I guess we got two weapons that does the same. That has the same effect. It's just one has a worse, stat. Okay, has worse stats overall. Okay, that's something. You learn something new every day. All right. Well, moving on to the next one. All right. So now that we're here in the 5A comp and run into a virus battle, of course, because the counter rate in this game is amazing. We're here to get the next mega weapon. If you talk to this Navi here, so I want to buy a quality item for you only for 4,000 zennings. The rapid fire on this baby is something fierce, so how about it? Sure, why not? Thank you very much. And here's your merchandise. And here we get the RF Web Claw. Pretty much is a it has an attack stat of 2, a speed of 4, and a charge attack of 1, or charge, or rapid 4, or speed 4, whichever you want to call it. So pretty much, you can just pretty much go rapid fire, go crazy, and dealing 2 damage for each shot. It's alright. Now with that weapon gone out of the way, and finish and just running away from this encounter because I don't have to do anything about that. I don't have to deal with that anymore. We're going to move on to the next one. Now, for the next one is actually through a cipher mail. Now, I am not sure how you were supposed to know this. I guess if you're actually curious, but first, let's try to send it to ourselves. Hold on. Oh, come on. So, brother. Send it here. Choose an icon. Send a present email. Don't send. I don't even need to go through that. Okay, so let's put in the subject as cipher once again. Now for the message is supposed to be supposed to be wave chain exclamation geostellar comma on the air 2 exclamation mark. Now I'm not I'm not sure if you're actually really that curious to try it out yourself. I don't know how people were supposed to figure it out. Unless someone tells me in the comments below how you were able to, you're supposed to find this particular code. Unless it was not in-game. Because, I think I mentioned this probably many times at this point. Is that there's some cipher codes that they give you in-game. Like you saw the one for the, like a few like a few moments ago in this video. But there's some other ones that are not available in the game, and you can only get them like in outside means, like through a like a guide or something. Now, I think I do remember in Japan they got an official guide, and which probably came with the codes. Don't quote me on whether or not they actually added it. They actually had it there, but who knows? They probably was. It was just I don't think Megaman Starforce, Dragon, Leo, Pegasus specifically got a guide released outside of Japan. But anyways, we're now blathering. Let's put in this code. So we're gonna put wave. This is gonna take forever, isn't it? All right. And you actually have to do this. You actually have to do this exactly. So wave change. We go to the next line. Geo. I'm so glad that on the Megaman Starforce 3 you can use the touchscreen to add all this. Which I'm surprised they like. I don't understand why they didn't add that feature. You like this particular thing. I don't know why they didn't do this particular change on the first few games. Like you had the capability using the touchscreen, but Capcom, come on. Anyways, Geostellar on the air. Oh, forgot the space. And you actually have to write it exactly like this. And then we're gonna put 2 exclamations. Alright. Now we're gonna do send. And there it is. And we get the P needle. Power needle, I guess you can call it. Not sure. But anyway, pretty much the P needle it has an attack stat of 1, a speed of 3, and a charge attack of 1. Pretty much the previous weapon that you get, you end up getting from this in this same area in the 5B space com, but it's just with worse stats. So it's like you could have gotten this very early in the game somehow, if you were that curious to put in this particular cipher code. Because in the game, I think they do mention the whole you can add cipher, the word cipher in the subject, and then try to send it yourself? ? But there it is. Now I think there is one more, either 1 or 2. How could I forget? There is actually the last one. It's actually this particular one, the one cipher code they give you after completing all the side quests, which is this particular code, as you can see. So we're just gonna do that. Okay, making sure. All right, let's do that. Send. All right, now we're gonna go through. We're gonna overview, which is the M breath, which pretty much, like it says there, you can get a chance either freeze or bobble the enemy with a charge shot, which has an attack of 1, a speed of 2, and charge of 1. Now, with all that, we got the P Fang, S Claw, P Needle, Bear Ring, C Fang, BI, the T Arm Band, I think that's what it's called, P Ring, DI, the RF Claw, Paralyzer, H Glove, C Finder, S Mirage, yeah, and K Knuckle, and in the M Breath. Now, from here, we are technically done with all the mega weapons. The reason why I'm saying technically, because well, I want to say technically no. You're not, I'm not oh my gosh, I lost my train of thoughts now. Okay, let me rephrase it. Technically, I am not done because there's one mega weapon you can get. However, the requirements in order to have access to this mega weapon, which is called the BN Blaster. This is a reference to the Battle Network series, and the only way you can do this is you have to make sure to have the old Nintendo DS, that brick gray one. You remember that one? Yeah, I remember that one at least. I remember actually having. I remember the first time when I have access to this side quest. Because yeah, there's a little side quest, quote unquote. Which pretty much is it's a little shout out, and I think I'm probably gonna cover that in like in a bonus episode or something later down in the future. I'm not sure to show it off, but anyways, the way you have access to it is that you have to make sure to have one of the Mega Man Battle Network Game Boy events, because that's what it was the game released on. You have to make sure that game is in the on the GBA port, and then make sure you have the Mega Man Starforce game that you're using on, and then you go and check the doghouse. Yeah, because in which doghouse I'm talking about, the one in Echo Ridge, you're gonna see the only doghouse. It's just right in the middle of the map. But that particular doghouse is a shout out to Battle Network 2. It's a reference. And if you check in there, there's this distortion that happens, and you have to pulse out. You have to go to Vista Point after, and there's something that has to do. You have to go to the statue comp, if I remember, something like that. And you have to fight something, and then you go back to the doghouse, and you meet up with Land. No, not Land. What am I saying? With the Mega Man from the Battle Network series. I always forget his name. I should know this, but like the only Battle Network games that I ever played was 5 and 6. And man, 5, I regret playing that game. Anyways, pretty much the description of the Battle Network Blaster is going to say the legendary hero's rapid fire weapon. And pretty much it has an attack stat of 1, a speed of 5, and a charge shot of 1. So you can pretty much shoot fast, really fast, and move too. But that's pretty much the last of all the mega weapons. So with all the mega weapons done, all the battle cards done, 100 HP maxed. Level 100, I think level 100 is the max. I am not sure about that, but I'm not too concerned about it, because I got everything what I need. So with that, I will meet you back all the way back to where Andromeda is. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, so now that we're here in the living module, there's one thing I actually wanted to show. If we go to the items, and we go to what was the Kelvin's transfer. There's a little flavor text that I actually like about this that refers to what exactly happened to his father. Now, I quote, "There is some text data in this transfer's memory. My dear Stellar," or well, actually it will be Geo, but I'll put Silver because that's the name I went for. "If you're reading this data, then I'm probably lost in space somewhere. I met this alien named Mega, borrow his power and change into this EM body. I don't know if I'll ever see you again, and I'll probably wander the stars forever. But I don't want you to be sad, because we'll always be connected in our hearts. Whenever you're down or having a hard time, I hope that you will look up at the stars and think of me. I'll always be watching over you, Subaru. Take care of your mom, okay? Oh, and if the alien Mega should show up, please give him the attached Mega weapon." Yep. So in this case, it's like, yeah, his father is actually still alive, but he's an EM body now. So I would have liked to see actually on the particular cutscene when you get the Kelvin transfer for the first time. I wanted to actually see some like. I would like to see some flavor taste from Subaru that when he actually read this, and have some thoughts. Gave his thoughts about it, but I don't remember exactly if he ever did or not. Man, what an what an interesting story this is. But anyways, now that we're here, let's go and fight the boss. The big boss. The final boss. The final boss. Because, yeah, apparently Dragon Sky was not the final boss. This is. So the only way you can fight on Andromeda Infinity, because that's what it's called if you haven't read by the title. The only way you actually fight him is after you get through the bonus chapter. You don't actually technically have to have the folder completed. And just like that, guys, it is done. Yeah, I kept quiet just to take it in. Yeah, we already know what happens here, whatnot. Yada yada. Now we had to escape, just like before. And time. World record, baby. No, not really. I don't even know what's the time. I spent so long on this game. Yes, yes, we know. Yeah, surprisingly, there is a little tiny community when it comes with the speedrunning of this game and Battle Network because they're both together. Because it's a very small community. And they just like to keep each other, you know? Yes, we already know this. Just get to the cutscene. I mean to the credits. And we can actually speed it up this time by holding the start button, or the A button, or B, but that's as far as it can go. I'm sorry if the audio is a little bit wonky here. I'm not sure why it happened, but I can't really do anything about it. You know, I'll look closely at these constellations you can see on the screen. I don't know how these are actually accurate one another. Like, the only one accurate I can see is what Cygnus wing. That almost looks like a bird, because, you know, that's what Cygnus wing is. Cygnus wing is based on a swan. Here, the same thing with Andromeda. Andromeda does not, like, this constellation does not match. I mean, I guess that's what constellation is supposed to be, I guess. Well, whatever. There's even a constellation for Dragon. In this case, this gets replaced depending which game you're playing for, like Leo and whatnot. And you can actually, and also you probably saw the Leo Kingdom Bat Mega Card too. But anyways, wow, 32 hours. Although this is not the time is not really accurate because this is in game, not real time. But yeah, there it is. All 150, all megas, all gigas. Yes, we already know about this, actually. We already know about this cutscene and whatnot. And now they're each other getting at each other's hair. Getting at each other's throats, sorry, not hair. Although I think I think Sonya will win because with those little hairy loops that Luna has. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's the game right there. All 100% complete. And boy, this game. I think I still hold the same love and hate about this game, just like how I mentioned it before. The first time when I fought Dreadnought, I think I already gave my thoughts there. But like, yeah, just pretty much approach this game with caution. I don't know. You may find some enjoyment from the story because the story it's you know it's adorable and whatnot. Some flavor test is pretty cool. Like flavor test of this game is so good. in some certain cases. Now, if I can get to all the way to the title screen so that you guys can see it. Yes, now I can actually call it the end because I'm done with this. And you get this congratulations screen. It's like, congratulations! You know, just from that word when I said it, just remind me of a Mario Kart 64 congratulation the announcer's voice, the way it says congratulation. Oh man, but yeah, Megaman Starforce all clear. Yes, we're gonna save this data. Now, if I only can skip to the to the screen. Here we go. So, and this is what you get right here. So if we click here, the first one, you crush the ultimate weapon on Genema. Go here. You beat the Dragon Sky just beyond the hidden wave. You got all the S cars, your standard cars. You are a quester. And you beat all the SPFMians. You are a warrior. You got all the M cars. Again, you're a quester. And last but not least, you got all the G cars. You are a quester. Boy, what a journey. But that's it, guys. So, all I want to say is thanks for being patient with me for trying to catch up to this series. It means a lot. And also, thanks for watching. Well, I should have said that last line before, because for the next one that I'm going to be doing, I might just do Megaman Starforce 2. Probably. I am entirely not sure what game I want to do next. But all I gotta say is, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care.